Today we're going to discuss a famous Taiwanese singer and idol named Tsai Yi-lin. Tsai Yi-lin is also known as Jolene. Her real name is Tsai Yi-ling. Tsai was born on September 15th in the year 1980 in Taipei. She is often referred to as the Queen of C-pop. Here you can see a picture of Tsai. Tsai was born into a common family. She was the younger of two daughters. When she was an elementary school student, Tsai joined the track and field team. She was good at the 200-meter dash. However, she was eventually forced to withdraw from track and field after an ankle injury. Later, Tsai studied at Jingmei Girls' High School. There, she formed a band with her friends called Twister. But she wasn't yet dreaming of a career as a singer. Later, when she was a junior in high school, at a party, she performed Bette Midler's The Rose. The reaction from the audience was so great that Tsai realized her dream of becoming a professional singer. In September 1998, someone suggested that Tsai participate in an MTV singing competition. At first, Tsai just wanted to gain some new experience and have an extracurricular activity to put on her college application. But, unexpectedly, she defeated the other participants and won the contest. So, soon after, in 1999, Tsai started her career as a singer. The same year, she graduated from Jingmei Girls' High School and went on to study English literature at Fujian Catholic University. Over her career, Tsai has worked with 4 record companies, published 13 albums so far, and held 4 international concert tours so far. At the start of her career, in March of 1999, Tsai signed a contract with Universal Music. Then, 4 months later, she released her debut single, titled Living with the World. After the single, her debut album, 1019, was released in the month of September. Her album was well received by the media and by the general public. At the same time, Tsai earned a reputation in Taiwan as the teenage boy killer because of how appealing she was among teenage boys in Taiwan. Here you can see a picture of the cover of her debut album. In April 2000, Tsai released her second album, titled Don't Stop. She even traveled to New York to record some of the songs on it. This album sold more than 450,000 copies in Taiwan, becoming the best-selling album in Taiwan so far. Then in May, Tsai published her first photo book, 19 Years. Here you can see a picture of the album cover from Don't Stop, as well as a picture of Tsai's photo book, 19 Years. In December of the same year, Psy released her third album, titled Show Your Love. You can see a picture from this album cover right now. This album showed a sense of maturity and generally received positive reviews. Yet, some critics said that the mature tone was too artificially constructed, that she is young, and that she is sending a message of maturity that did not truly fit her image or her talent. They argued that having a good voice is not enough to automatically make a good album. Then, in 2001, Psy recorded the Mandarin version of the theme song, Where the Dream Takes You. This was recorded for the Disney movie Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Then, in July, she released her fourth album, titled Lucky Number. Here you can see a picture of the Lucky Number album cover, as well as the movie cover for Atlantis, The Lost Empire. However, in the same month, her father had a conflict with her existing management company, D Sound. Her father claimed that the contents of her contract and her account were unclear, and he terminated the contract. The conflict ended when Psy paid back $9 million in damages to D Sound, and their partnership ended permanently. Then, in February of 2002, Psy signed with Sony Music. This was her turning point. Then in August, she published her second photo book, The Mask of the Princess, The Spirit of the Night, with a song in which she wrote all of the lyrics on her own, something that was a new skill for Psy. The following year, in March of 2003, Psy released her fifth album, titled Magic. This album was nominated for a Golden Melody Award for the Best Pop Vocal Album of the Year and for the Best Mandarin Female Singer of the Year. Here you can see a picture of the cover of Magic. That same month, the TV drama Hi, Working Girl was broadcast. Psy and Show Lo were the main characters. Then, in June, Psy graduated from Fujian Catholic University, completing her bachelor's degree in English literature. Her sixth album, titled Castle, was released in February of 2004. In August, Psy began her debut tour, the J1 World Tour. Then, in November, she released a remix album titled J9. Here you can see pictures from her tours and albums of that year. In February of 2005, Psy performed at the CCTV New Year's Gala for her first time. Then in April, her seventh album, J-Game, was released. She also released her first live album, J1 Live Concert, in September.